What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What up? We back, y'all. What's up, Nelly? Good morning. What's up, Annette? Huey the God, where you been at, bro? What's up? Good morning, Jamila. I seen you heating up the chat this morning. What's up, Mike Flame? What up? It's Friday, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know how I do on Friday. Y'all know how we do on Friday. What's up, Monique? Who else in here? I seen people sliding up in here. I see y'all doing y'all shout outs. Kenya Range, what's going on? What up? Shout out to the whole East Coast, the West Coast, down south, Midwest, everywhere overseas, the UK, everybody tapping in. What's up? We back again, y'all. We got some things to talk about, like we always do around this time. Salute to everybody that's new to the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. Hit all notification, not personalized. Hit all notification. That's right. Don't forget to leave a comment. What's up, Shay? That's right. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully everybody have a good New Year's. Relax and stay out the way. Don't be a New Year's statistic. That's all I'm going to say. Good morning, Sassy. What's up? What up, Big Phil? All right, y'all, man. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know I'm going to get back to y'all. You know I'm going to get back to y'all. What's up, Melanice? Theo. Thea. I'm sorry, Thea. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to get back to y'all. What's up, Malaya? All right, we got some things to talk about. We're going to talk about how Doja Cat been tweaking out. And like, for those who don't know, all I'm doing is giving updates and proof to what I've been talking about of Hollywood falling. I'm not the only one that's been telling you that, but my thing is to be consistent, to show you play by play what's going on, because a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people thought I was tripping. A lot of people thought I was hating. They thought I was just trying to piss them in their Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? But I had to show y'all play by play that fantasy world you've been living in, that shit coming to an end. So it's already over, actually. It's already over. It's already over. You just seeing the proof now. That's it. We talk about Doja Cat, how she been tweaking out. Also going to be talking about how Coolio died broke. And it's some of the things I've been talking about in the story. That's why I'm going to cover that. And y'all know I'm going to talk about a couple other things like what's going on. Yeah, and I'm going to give you a Buffalo update too on that storm. Anyway, salute to everybody that's here. Episode 338, For No Fame Live Friday. This is how we do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you, the people that's up, stay up. And hey, the rest of y'all go back to sleep, man, because y'all going to stay asleep anyway. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into the get down. Let's go. Doja Cat tweaked out behavior. but look, see, she not the only one tweaking out. She just represent the sign of the times we in. So if somebody could be a so-called celebrity, a so-called entertainer, they so-called rich. But see, like I told you, no matter how rich you are, you can't buy another mind. You can't buy them common sense. You know what I'm saying? You certain things you just can't buy with money. So when I see somebody with money and a person that strive to be a star their whole life or successful, then when they get it, you'll see what happens. They get the money, but they start losing their mind. But this is what's going on in America. That's why I'm going to touch up on this, because this is not just about Doja Cat. This is to show you how people are losing their mind. You got people thinking they're normal. You got people caught up in this fake world and they losing it. Little by little, they senses is oozing out their brain, which is creating a zombie behavior. What's a zombie? A person walking around that don't have proper use of their mind. They just walk around like in the days and they just be tweaked out. That's a zombie. You see, you just thought zombies look like ugly people and half dead. No, you got people that's half dead that look normal. I'm showing you the new zombie. All right. Good morning, Carlene. What's up? So let's take a look at Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see how she started out. Also, I want y'all to see what some of y'all know. I want y'all to witness the Hollywood magic. I don't care who you are. Once somebody put thousands of dollars on your face, your image, your dress, your lifestyle, you automatically gonna look like something. You gonna automatically have that extra glow, that extra glitter. You automatically gonna look like you a star, because they know how to make you look like a star. Like we talk about build a bear, yeah, they know how to build a star. Like some people know how to build a bitch, and some women know how to build a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta use them terms because I'm just showing you how a person could appear to be something, but that don't mean that's who they are. Because in this world of money and fantasy, you can become whatever you want. So that's why I always got to show people that what the people you've been worshiping all these years, they really ain't nobody. They are nobody. And that goes with the false prophets that you've been trained to worship. Because remember, when you put all your energy into something that is false, when it comes time for reality, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed. That's why you're supposed to put your trust and faith in who? You should already know that. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's take a look at this. Doja Cat spotted in internet chat rooms. Fans say she appears to be doing drugs in the video. People that listen to me, how many times I told y'all that? I told you these celebrities, they're just regular people. I told you they be online. I told you they be in the chat rooms and they be listening and watching too. Told you that. When you rich, you in a big ass house, a big ass fucking TV, you got the YouTube app, you're gonna be on YouTube. They ain't just on the gram, they on all these fucking apps. You know why? Because they in a fucking compound bored as hell. And you know, they can't interact with the people in public, but they can interact with us in the chat under a fake name. Or they can pull up. You see, that's why you've been hearing stuff like Tiffany Haddish on Clubhouse. You know, you see celebrities on the, you know, they talking to their people. They're trying to make it like they got love for the people, but really they know they're on their last leg. You know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of them are waking up too. Some of them are waking up. How they waking up? From videos. They're waking up from these videos. Because some of them been living so false, they finally starting to wake up. Because they had to sit their ass down and watch niggas like me and a whole lot of others. You know, they see what's going on. But anyway, I want to show y'all how money can't buy you everything. What's up, Natasha Joy? Just want to show you how you can have money and be a weirdo, and how you can still not have all your senses. That's why we understand that even if Kanye West ain't missing, man, when he come back, he probably gonna be different anyway. But let's look at Doja Cat. See her right here? It said she was looking high. She popped up on some people live. You know, they was doing a little Zoom. Doja Cat was spotted hanging out in online chat rooms over the weekend, and her fans are worried because they claim she appeared to be on drugs. Tweaked out. As you see right here, you see these the people that had the live Zoom, and she just tapped into their shit. You know what I'm saying? Fans are saying that it looked like she was ingesting some type of narcotic. When Doja returned, her strange behavior continued. As you see, she was tweaked out. And she just popped up in these people chat and just came online. So I just wanted to show y'all that, you know what I'm saying? You never know when these people going to pop out, man, because they losing their mind, man. You know what I'm saying? They losing it. And she definitely one of them. Y'all remember, if I'm not mistaken, was it Doja Cat? I know she got a lot. Did she talk greasy about black women? It was something she did, but I also know that she's supposed to be mixed. But I do know she did get a lot of backlash from a lot of stuff she was saying out her mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she just started tweaking out. That's right. Big Phil says she crying for help. Yeah, she might be. Because like you said, it's like Get Out. They trapped. So they also understand that in that fake ass world of Hollywood, they understand some of the first steps to them becoming normal is trying to interact with regular people like us. That's their first way of trying to get back grounded. You know what I'm saying? But they be listening. Then when they get to a certain level, sometimes they'll let it be known. But then they also got to hide. They got to hide because they can't let people know who they listen to and who they watching. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they always in the bushes. She's white African. She was asking white men to call her nigga on chats. Wow. See that? Tweaked out. Also wanted to show people that these stars you think are stars, they not who you think they are. They're going to appeal to the hood. They're going to appeal to the black community because I told you, see, you got to get the black woman behind you. If you don't got the black woman behind you, you ain't going nowhere. And people don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. If I don't care what genre, especially in hip hop and art, especially in the urban music, if black women don't support you, you ain't going nowhere. And that's for men rappers, women rappers, it don't matter. It's just the facts. So they know that. So that's why I told you, everybody likes to play on the mind of black women to get where they got to go. Then when they get where they got to go, they switch sides. They all do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They all do the same shit. So even with Akon been getting backlash about that junk he been talking yesterday, talking about how basically African rappers are better than American rappers because American rappers, they just be high, they boring, and they ain't about shit. But he been getting backlash for that. But that's why, see, I didn't know she was so-called white mixed with African. But see, it's not about her race. It's about how she played a race game. You see what I'm saying? Then they, like I say, it's nothing wrong with being who you are. But you see, these people like to perpetrate to get where they got to go. Then they'll tell you who they are. Because they basically be doing that to let you know I'm not you. And I'm going to separate myself from y'all. But I'm going to use y'all to get to the top. So that's why I say, y'all, we got to stop getting caught up in this game. So my point is this. I'm pretty sure a lot of people stop. But the truth is you need to stop supporting these people because they frauds. And they weirdos. So, yeah, this chick been losing her mind. You feel me? So I just want y'all to see how we see when you got money put on you and you got money for that new grill and the makeup and all the exclusive hair, you're going to look like something. Yeah, but when you see the real person, they ain't who you think they is. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you can see right here, she looked like a light-skinned African, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But my point is this. These are the people that sent out for your children to worship. Your young girls, yeah, they want your young girls to worship people like this. People that's sick weirdos. What up, Yak? What's good, Yak? Good to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look, these the people they want. See, remember, y'all, what? These past couple years, it ain't been about no entertainment. You really peep game. It's really been about creating a cult following. See, all of these artists, they got a cult following. It's not even about fans. That's what all that Beehive stuff was about. Barb's, Barty Gang, those are cults. Because these labels also understand if you create a cult following, you always have real supporters or you'll have a solid core. They know that. But my point is, they want your daughter to act like this. They want your niece to follow her. You know, your little cousins. They want, these are the people they've been using to groom your kids. They use them to groom your children so they could be caught up in sex traffic rings. I told you it's beyond something else now. Back in the day when a young girl was considered fast, you know, she got shamed. Now when a young girl is fast, she end up missing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So these are the people put in place. Her and a whole lot of others. Y'all already know her, Megan, Cardi, Glorilla, the new one. All of them, their only agenda is not about music. Just remember that. It's not about no damn hit record. It's about promoting a certain behavior for young girls to follow to their destruction. I'm going to say it again. As a woman, if you do everything right, get a little education, get a little experience, you always going to be straight in this country. All that other fast shortcut shit, yeah, it's going to work. You'll be all right for a little while, but eventually the shit going to still crumble down. You know why? Because the reality of the whole thing is ain't nobody taking care of no grown-ass woman. And what I mean by that is any grown woman that spent their whole life bullshitting, once you get to a certain age, ain't nobody going to fucking take care of your ass. So I'm going to tell you straight up, for the people want to come up and that's new, just put your work in, it's going to pay off. But everybody that want a handout, one day they're going to find out that handout ain't coming. That's where we at right now. So that's why they want to teach young women to get paid off their looks. And you ain't got to do nothing. Just be pretty. You ain't got to do shit. Just be pretty. Be pretty and everybody going to give you what you want. But that's a false reality. That's the same reality as a nigga thinking he can sell drugs for the rest of his life. Same reality. So they gave men a false reality. They gave women a false reality. That what? You can get rich off your beauty. Now, it's okay to get rich off your beauty if you got something to fall back on. That's different. But if you just out here winging it on a prayer called looks, that shit ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to tell you that. Because no matter how good you look, And no matter how much people give you and take care of you, you still don't got none of your own. And that's how it works. But anyway, you should already know this. I'm just showing you. See that? I just want to show you how Hollywood, they work some hellified magic on these witches. So I want to show y'all. But in reality, these people ain't got they fucking dumb as bricks. That's it. They dumb as a bag of bricks. That's it. So as you see, she had nothing better to do but pop up in people chat and high and getting high on camera. So I just wanted to show you how that these people losing it. They losing that shit. And don't follow them no more, man. Just watch they fall. That's all you got to do. Who up in the chat? Who up in here? We cooking. It's Friday. Look, I got Dunkin'. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, Glorilla says she got dookie stains. See? That woman says she ate some fries that somebody nutted on. All of that behavior is to be promoted to the young people, man. To make them think that shit cool. That's all it is. It's called dumbing down. That's why they do everything opposite of what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So when we ask why is things so messed up, man, these are all part of the reasons. What up, Jaheem? What's up, Stacy? That's what all this stuff is about, y'all. So look, I'm gonna get back into Glorilla. I mean, not Glorilla, but Doja Cat. I just wanted to show y'all, man, how the industry could make you and the industry could break you. It'll break your ass down and you'll start tweaking the fuck out in your house and you'll just start popping up with people chat, getting high on drugs, losing it. You feel me? Losing it. So that's why I want y'all to see that what, man, these people ain't nobody to worship. Any chick, you can get any chick off the street. And if you put a certain amount of money on her, she gonna look right. That's just how it go. But this is what I call the Jezebel spirit, when they purposely use these tactics and tricks to trick people and deceive the whole world. That's why I call it the Jezebel spirit. Like I said 1,000 times, there's nothing wrong with enhancing your beauty, but when you be doing it to trick people like they do, that's that Jezebel spirit. Feel me? To make you think they more special than what the fuck they is, and to make you think they look all superb, like they flawless. They ain't got no flaws. They ain't got no wrinkles, no marks, no pimples, all that shit is cap. I just want to show you a regular ass chick. Get it? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Just watch the fall of these celebrities, because that shit is going down. Let's talk about Coolio. We're going to talk about Coolio. You know why? Because Coolio represent an individual that was in the game, got 2 classic hit records that play on the radio to this day. Gangsta's Paradise, and the other one, Fantastic Ride. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He got 2 classic hits that play to this day. But this man died with only $300,000. This is what I was telling people before, right? When they say that people die broke, they might have like 300,000, maybe 400,000, you know, but see, they owe money, the assets they got, when they got to split it up with their family, they really be broke. And the reason why they get labeled as broke, because they don't have the money they supposed to really have. So if this man had hit records from the 90s, been touring, how the hell he only died with $300,000? And he has 10 kids. That's the kicker. He got 10 kids. So each of his kids can't even get 100,000 apiece, and he's a rapper. So I just wanted to show y'all, man. I told you they showed us this with Cadillac Records and every other movie. They show you at the end, you're going to die broke. For my people that go to the casino and gamble, that know about that gamble life, what they always tell you, the house always wins, right? But that's the same thing as when you sign that deal, the house always wins. That's the same thing as the Grim Reaper always wins. The same thing as when you sign your name on that contract, one day you're going to lose. That's just what it is. So I had to show y'all this to give you the proof that you only going to become a household name after you die. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to die broke. So let's ask a simple question. Most of us that don't have the money, we got a whole lot of visions on what we want to do. So why, when these people got money, why they don't invest in houses, real estate? Why they don't invest in property? Why they don't invest? If you invest, you won't die broke. But when you live in a rap life and you looking at it like, well, shit, I got another gig lined up next month. I get that money and I get some more money. I'm going to go do my little tours, get my bread, pay my bills. They be living on the treadmill too, just on a different level. But we're going to check out Coolio. Now, check this out. Coolio died without a will. See, that was a problem. His 7 adult kids. I think he had 7 adult kids and 3 younger kids. Long story short, he died without a will. What does that mean? It means he wasn't taking care of his business, which means he was still out here scrambling. That's why I remember when I told y'all we doing better than a lot of these celebrities. For one, we don't got their problems. For 2, we don't owe nobody. And for 3, shit, it's more embarrassing when you die broke and you had a whole lot, ain't it? Shortly after the tragic incident, Coolio's talent manager, Sheila Finnegan, confirmed the news to the public. Interestingly, enough between Coolio and both of his managers, no one enacted a will for the rapper in the event of his death. Therefore, his $300,000 estate will be dispersed among 7 of his children. But look, who's to say his managers ain't robbed his ass? Because if he ain't have no will, ain't no telling who robbed his ass. He might have had more than that. Gangsta Paradise rapper Coolio died without will in place. 7 children likely to get fortune. The Fantastic Voyage rapper estate is believed to be over $300,000, which allegedly includes his personal property and demand deposit accounts. Financial accounts, insurance policy, and royalties. The exact value of Coolio's estate has not yet been determined. It's likely his children will inherit his estate. The documents allegedly show the manager has listed Coolio's kids as the next kin and probable beneficiary. So you already can see something shady. His manager is handling his paperwork. Coolio, whose real name is Artist Leon Ivy Jr., unexpectedly died 3 months ago while visiting a friend in Los Angeles. Let's pause right there. How many of y'all saw Coolio's last video? What's up, Rondell? How many of y'all seen Coolio's last video? Did they not say that Coolio was spitting some real truth in his last video? That's what they said, right? I'm going to be real. I got to watch it. They said he was spitting some truth. And then they say magically right after that, he checked out. So, as you see, the musician went to the bathroom at his pal's house and never came out. His buddy went to check on him and found Coolio on the floor. See how he died? He died very, very bad. But it's crazy because you notice that too, right? Whenever they die, it's always that one person around. But this the kicker. Now let's look at how they talk, how they double talk and talk sideways. Let's take a look at this. As you see, Coolio was on the floor. The friend called EMT and responders pronounced the star dead on the scene. It's believed he suffered from cardiac arrest, with friends claiming his asthma contributed to his death. When you ever heard of somebody with asthma catching a stroke? But let's take a look, y'all. Or they could have been in there turning up, getting high. Who knows? Days before Coolio's death, the rapper looked healthy and happy while taking photos with fans at the airport. He was supposed to take the stage to perform the following week. So he was looking healthy. But before that, he died of a stroke. Right after looking healthy, alleged or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He died after he was looking healthy, should I say. So they always tell you the same thing. They'll say, man, they looking, last time I saw, and they was healthy. See, healthy. Got to remember, that's a healthy man. Coolio, 50-something years old, damn near 60. But you also see what Coolio throwing up, don't you? That's how the checks come in. Thank you, Pillsbury. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for donating. Yeah, you see Coolio also got his horns up. You see he got his horns up, right? So that just shows you. It just shows you no matter what they do, they can throw it up all they want. They could give praise to their God all they want, but when it's all said and done, they're going to die broke. Because that's the saying of the reaper comes to collect. And the house always wins. So that's all we had to show you, that at the end of the day, the man died with $300,000. That's it, $300,000, y'all. And there's some people damn near make that on a salary now, y'all. The money has changed. That's what I'm trying to tell people that's going to come up. If you pick the right career, you can make damn near $250,000 a year yourself. You get the right career, you definitely can make 6 figures. Because back in the day, we was told that working was lame, it's corny. I ain't working for the white man. But I'm just telling you nowadays, they're giving away a lot of money and you ain't really got to do shit. All you got to do is have the right credentials and you'll get paid. So I'm trying to tell you, but that's just my opinion. Let's go on to the next story. Yeah, it's a lot of shenanigans because the year coming to an end, y'all. The year is over. Christian Rock gets 3 crosses on her face. Who is Christian Rock? The Christian Rock is a Christian Rock crackhead. That's why her last name Rock. She smoked rocks. She got caught with crack cocaine. I showed you Blueface smoking, hitting that pipe, even though it could have been weed, as some people say. But it might be, but I know crackhead behavior. I know crackhead couples. And I also understand this generation, they have no limit to what drugs they'll do. Yeah, but this is labeled as a crackhead couple, a struggle couple. That's what they labeled as. They got a TV show, but they labeled as junkies. You feel me? But this chick, I want to just show y'all the mockery. She got 3 crosses on her face. I just want to show you these demonic, dirty, filthy people, the things they do. She put 3 crosses on her face. The 3 crosses are supposed to represent the 3 miscarriages she had. What up, New York Links? This is supposed to represent the 3 miscarriages she had. But I just want to show y'all, see? Everybody likes to make mockery of Christians. But the Christians, they don't speak up for themselves anyway. A lot of people be straight disrespecting Christians and their religion and their faith. And they don't say nothing. But the only reason why I'm saying that, because I'm going to say it again. What's up, Ms. Deja? I'm going to say it again. Remember how we was growing up, the Christians used to be on our neck. Remember just throughout the years, Christians always was around. Do you remember? How many of y'all remember whenever something was going on, the Christians will always find their way to come around and try to mess up your vibe? Y'all know that. Where they at now? Thank you, Shayna, for donating to the channel. Thank you, Shayna. You know what's up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all know that the Christians used to always be on that. Man, I remember when people used to be drinking, getting their sip on outside or whatever, chilling, and then they pull up. Or what happened, y'all? It'll be that lady from your neighborhood, that old man from the block. It was always that one person that's going, you already knew when you see it, they was going to start preaching. You might go the other way or you might straighten up. But my point is where they at now. Because guess what? Half the demonic stuff going on now wasn't going on back in the day. And it's like they got scared. If you ask me, the average Christian, they just scared right now, if you ask me. Salute to the chat. Thank y'all for the donation. Thank you, Stacy. Thanks, Jay Goodbar. Thank y'all. Y'all know I got to cook right now. Y'all know I got to cook. Thank y'all. Everybody that support what I do. I appreciate all y'all. Now check it out. Let's talk about it. Because, like I say, if you ask me, the Christians, they scared. They scared. They scared. They realizing that they preachers finesse them. Or if they preachers didn't get exposed, they going to the church and walking out feeling empty. You know what I'm saying? They feeling empty. Now, y'all know when you go to church, you're supposed to walk out with some kind of energy, but I'm telling you, the Christian's scared. They go to church now, they just go there to get it over and go back home. But she got 3 crosses to represent 3 abortions. And I'm going to ask you a question. Where in the Bible or in the Christian faith is abortions approved? So I'm just showing you this is mockery, and she might have put a curse on her face. Anyway, that's why even if you don't deal with somebody's religion, you don't play with people's religion, because you can put a curse on yourself. So let's continue on. Check it out. Christian Rock, the beautiful but disturbed Christian Rock, went on a podcast to say she had 3 abortions, and now she has 3 crosses for those babies. Do y'all see this wickedry? Christian Rock's family is not happy about her relationship with Blueface. The 22-year-old entertainer's brother, Christian Rock, 22 years old, 2022. Y'all get it. Anyway, her brother put her on blast, her and her boyfriend, by calling out them about their finances. Y'all are the brokest celebrities in Hollywood. Talking about them right here. That's why I said these are some more people they put in front of you. What's Blueface and Christian Rock job? To promote dysfunctional relationships, to promote junkie relationships, to promote toxic relationships, because some dudes think it's cool to be in a toxic relationship. Oh, she crazy. She love me, man. That bitch crazy. Same thing with women. Oh, that nigga crazy. He crazy. That nigga, man, he crazy, man. I'm scared of him. That's toxic shit. That's sick shit. But that's normal now. What up, Mr. X? That's normal behavior now. So I just wanted to show y'all. I'm going to keep showing you all of the weird shit that has been made normal. And people like me, I ain't going for it. You're not going to trick me to think that ass backwards behavior is real and it's normal. Nope. But I'm going to expose it to you every chance I get to show you how you've been lied to, you've been tricked, how a lot of y'all forgot y'all history, you forgot your principles, you forgot life. And that's why you worry about clowns like this. I already showed you that boy hitting that crack pipe. Allegedly, it was weed in it, allegedly. But anyway, I showed you. You already know she got caught with crack rock, period. So I just want to show you. And they got a TV show. Why? To promote their dysfunctional behavior. Every reality show that came out the past decade was to promote dysfunctional behavior. That's it. And who's the face they put it on? All right, let's continue on. Something we was talking about yesterday. Thank you, Miss Thea, for donating. Thank you, Miss Thea. Thank you. Y'all always support. Y'all always pull up. Y'all always in tune with what I do. All of y'all keep me motivated, even when the days I don't want to do nothing. But this Chicago mother of 4 dies while recovering from plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic. Her family is calling on federal agencies to investigate her death. Was I not just talking about this yesterday? So thank you for y'all that sent this to me, because a couple of y'all have been sending me stuff. More confirmation that what? They dying for surgery. Like I said yesterday, you might not die today, but you might die later. You might just die before your time, period. Trying to tell you, they also might have killed her and took out her ovaries and snatched some stuff out of her too. And guess what? Ain't no feds going to no goddamn Dominican Republic because you wanted to get your body done. They not going. Don't work that way. Because they're going to look at it like you shouldn't have been going over there doing that. We are in America. We have American doctors that can perform these procedures, but you didn't come to us. You went overseas, so they're not going to help you. And like I told y'all, a lot of people, they don't got good coverage to cover these things. So they got to go get that discount. And it's not wrong with trying to save some money, but you're playing with your life. I told you. Thanks, Ms. Flowers. Thanks for supporting the channel. You know what's up. Appreciate it. Remember, y'all, see the whole science of going to the proper doctor. Why? Because you can hold that doctor accountable. As soon as some things start going wrong, you can go back to that doctor. And that doctor don't want to get a malpractice lawsuit, so they're going to make sure you straight. But when you go overseas, they just going to get you right and get you out of there. Because 9 times out of 10, they know you ain't coming back. And if you come back, shit, they ain't going to do nothing anyway. But I told you, that might have been the biggest trick in the world to make all these women run and get this stuff done, y'all. I'm going to say it like I said yesterday. In my opinion, everybody that got their surgery today, they're going to get sick before their time, and most of them going to die before their time. That's my opinion. It's not a fact. That's just what I see. You know why? Because you're putting foreign things in your body, and you don't know how long them toxins going to hold up. Your body's already compromised. So therefore, you already open to a low immune system. That's just my opinion. That's right. You remember that? Remember years ago? That's right, Annette. Years ago, they was using the fixer flat. But then when they started getting their money up, they started running. But I'm trying to tell you, man. Yeah, you got that perfect shape in them clothes, but one day you're going to look real lumpy. Anyway, I ain't no hater. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep it pushing. Because now, let's go back to Buffalo, y'all. Let's go back. See how they wiped it out? You see how in Buffalo it was chaotic, meaning it was really martial law. It's really martial law in Buffalo. But like I said, they kept it quiet. They was panicking, looting, rioting, wilding out. People dying. See that? And like I was talking about yesterday, they instill the vegetables and fruit. I'm going to say it again. Why when black people go looting, they'll never take the fruit and vegetables? What's up with that shit? Man, we got to stop that. You got to stop being grown as hell and you still don't eat your damn vegetables. That's part of why a lot of y'all brain off too, because you don't get enough greenery in your blood. You're off. So that's all I'm trying to say, man. Why when people steal, they'll never steal the good stuff. They just steal the trash. But I just want to show y'all what's going on in Buffalo, because a lot of people don't believe. What's that right there, y'all? Look like a fresh set of Timbs. And look to me like it looked like it's really a person buried under the snow. But this is the point I wanted to make. You see it also, I told you they only put this information out on TikTok. Now you see why they want to shut TikTok down as well, because TikTok releases a lot of information that they don't want out there. Another thing is, this is what I was trying to tell y'all when I told people, please use your common sense. Remember when I said, if you think it's just 30, 50 people, you're sadly mistaken. This is what I want to tell you. You know how many people got left like this under that snow? You know how many people they're going to find under the snow? This also is proof that the goddamn snow came down so fast, the person got buried, which means that shit came out of nowhere and it had to smack real hard. That's the only way you can get fucking snowed on like this outside. Y'all stop playing. Somebody came out the next day and was recording. See that? Fresh pair of Timbs. And you can see how they sitting. They're attached to somebody. What does it say? Bodies are still being recovered. So I told you that was capped with them numbers. And I told you my opinion, a lot of people's dead in them houses. But guess what? I told you you ain't going to see it on the news at all. It's called quiet weapons for silent wars. Silent weapon for quiet wars, whatever you want to say. Either way, I just want to show y'all, man, be death right in your face, all around you. See that? Told y'all, man. People don't understand how wicked it get out here. That's right. Kind of reminds you of Noah in the flood, right? Don't it? Yeah, but now you know that's how they do, Big Phil. Now they gonna flood you out, storm you out, tornado you out. Because remember, they the ones playing God now. So they gotta mimic everything God did already. But the only difference is God did it to their people. Now they playing God doing this shit to your people. Gotta understand duality. You gotta understand about vice versa and all of that. That's right, y'all. But I just wanted y'all to see that, man. They ain't gonna cover this stuff, man. They're not gonna let you know what's really going on. So you gotta know how the game play. Now you see why when I showed y'all yesterday, they send the drone out so the drone could see how many people's dead or still living or walking around or whatever. And that's why they also understand them. The National Guard is out there because they know people are gonna be found dead. People, man, it's gonna be chaotic. So it just shows you that blizzard was something different, y'all. That's how that woman died in a car. She died in the car because that shit happened so fast, she froze to death. Like this person right here. Remember, I showed y'all the whole thing yesterday. If you are not in tune with this channel, if you're new, if you be lacking on episodes, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. You got to go back to yesterday's episode. I break everything down on here, play by play. I keep it consistent. You know what I'm saying? But I've been covering this thing since right here. I've been covering this the past 3 days, giving you the play by play. You feel me? So I'm just trying to tell you, you got to be in tune. And like I said, once we saw that shit hit Texas, we should already know what time it is, man. The weather game. Now let's move on. Let's look at the hunger. Now, mind you, Gotham is New York. Gotham City is out of control. Upstate New York, snowed on, froze to death. Going to the city of New York, robberies, jacking, home invasions. Know why? Desperation. Yeah, them doors closing. I told y'all over a year, y'all been tuning in. I told y'all they stopped the drug game. Once they stopped the drug game, no more fast money. All the criminals from the street that was getting that fast dollar, now they got to deal with desperation. Robbery is desperation. Robbery is when a hustler, a street criminal is on their last leg and broke. That's why you see desperation moves. What else you see in this picture, y'all? It also shows you, don't matter if you got a ring or not. You got cameras, they don't care. So I'm going to say this again. All my people that's good, if you're doing good and you got your things in position, be on point with what you do and who around you. Because you got to understand something, y'all. When things like this happen, 9 times out of 10, it's the people you know that got something to do with it. If they ain't the ones coming in your home, they the ones going to send somebody at you. I'm telling y'all what time we in right now. I've been telling y'all this for a long time. But I'm just going to keep showing y'all what's going down. Home invasions. And see, some of these home invasions it's going to be just for food. It's going to be for food, basic stuff. It ain't just about, before, see, people did this because they felt like you had a lot of money in your house. You had a lot of drugs. Now they doing stuff like this just to probably steal your TV, run through your purse, get your card, stuff, stupid stuff, y'all. But I'm just showing y'all, man, the desperation of the people. So that's what I want to show y'all. Upstate Buffalo, looting, rioting, killing. Gotham is out of control. Upstate New York, downstate New York. Also, this is happening at a city near you. Let's continue on. Brooklyn woman charged with murder of her father. And she tried to kill her sister. Just showing you demonic behavior. A Brooklyn woman is facing murder charges in the death of her father, her own father, who police say was stabbed multiple times Thursday morning. Police originally believed the stabbing started as a home invasion robbery, but now 22-year-old Nikki, pause again, see the number 22 again? Everybody's 22, right? Big Scar died at 22, all this 22, right? Yeah. But this chick right here was 22 years old that tried to kill her damn father. She's charged with her father's murder. Guess what else? She also attempted to kill her 19-year-old sister. You see these real Freddy Krueger movies? See the real Jason movies? You see this shit? Saw, all of that. When have we heard of people waking up and just want to start killing their family members? You know why? Demonic possession. That's what's going on. A lot of demonic possession. Y'all have to understand what is going on. Also, you got to be on point and make sure your family don't turn on you. So as you see, she also stabbed her 19-year-old sister multiple times across her body, and she is now in the hospital fighting for her life. So this chick killed her dad, stabbed up her sister. Now let's pause for a minute, y'all. When have you ever heard shit like this? Because I told y'all, man, people losing their mind out here. This is why I don't underestimate nobody. This is how a person could be normal today. They could be regular, chilling. Then they can just, the next day, a switch could click in their head and they just become somebody different. Because it all has to do with demonic possession. You got to understand that. So that's why I had to show y'all this, because a lot of people don't believe. So check this out. Let's get into it. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Evil is always lurking. The devil is always working. I told you, the people of this world that deal with different entities and energy, they don't sleep. They work around the clock. Another thing you have to understand, it is a lot of people that we consider wicked, but guess what? They are highly, highly spiritual. That's why, you know, nowadays when you say I'm spiritual, people tell you got to be specific, because I'm going to tell you, the people that you accuse of being evil, they are the most spiritual people on the planet. You know why? Because they don't miss a day of doing their rituals. They don't miss a day of going to their churches. They don't miss a day without reading their scriptures. Because every day they staying true to evil. You, on the other hand, you all over the place. You only call on, or you only want to be spiritual when your ass about to die, or you fucked up in some shit. Then you want to be spiritual. But my point is, you have to be sober-minded, meaning you have to be aware. You can't always be drunk in love. You can't always be thinking shit sweet. You can't always be living in a fucking fantasy world. You have to be sober-minded and watchful. What means what? You have to observe your surroundings, the company you keep, the things you do, because the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, waiting to devour your ass. And a lot of y'all fall a victim. Why? Because you don't understand that you ought to pray. You ought to pray to get sucked up and devoured by the lion, or should I say the devil. So therefore, a lot of people entertain devils and demonic behavior without being aware, and then wonder why the fuck they get devoured. Devoured also could mean you're just caught up in the rapture of evil. And now you have lost your soul, so you have been devoured. You have been cut off from the Most High. That's just my opinion. Let's continue on. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. You heard this a whole lot. You mean this has also become a cliche verse. But how many of y'all understand it, and how many of y'all live by this? This is why I tell you the powers that be gonna always do what they do. Why? Because they are the rulers. They are the authority. They have claimed dominion over you. So therefore, a lot of people are caught up in their world. They have cosmic powers. You know what their cosmic powers is? The magic they work on your brain every fucking day. This is why I had to expose people like Doja Cat and expose their celebrities, because they are the ones they use to work the magic with. For those who should already know, Hollywood is made from the magical tree, which creates the magical wand. Therefore, Hollywood is based on magic, and all their entities, they put the magical spirits in them and demonic influences in them, and they use them as avatars to brainwash the whole world. Because these people understand that we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. They know that. That's why, how many times I told you, they ain't scared of you and your guns. I don't care how many guns you got. They're not scared of that. You know what they're scared of? They're scared of when you start tapping into that higher power. Because why? They understand that this is not about flesh and blood. They understand that. So that's why they got to keep you from praying, and they keep praying, because it's spiritual forces of evil in heavenly places. Also means that the places you think is good, the devil already there. Something like church. It could be certain gatherings, certain meetings. One thing you better understand about life. Wherever people come together, the devil is always right amongst them. When you crack that code and figure that out, life will go real smooth for you. I don't care where you at. You can be in a club. No matter where you fuck you at, all right? Whenever it's a gathering of multiple people, somebody is going to come in through as the devil. The devil's going to be there in disguise. Why? Because they know how to move. The devil knows how to move. And the devil is smarter than you. That's what you was told in the scripture. He's very cunning and crafty. He don't just get people to bite fruit. He gets you to feed into all the bullshit. He gets you to bite on every fucking thing he presents to you, because that's what the devil does. And they have a spiritual influence that is hidden right in your face. Did they not tell you that Lucifer was one of the most beautifulest entities that's ever been seen? That is what is called shapeshifting. I told y'all, man, let me make this shit simple for you. See, everybody thought shapeshifting. I saw the videos on YouTube of shapeshifting, people face changing. That's not shapeshifting, y'all. That's an aspect of it. Shapeshifting is when a motherfucker is evil as hell, but they gonna come in your midst as the sweetest person on the planet. They might even help you. Man, they'll do some good things, great things, and all that shit. Because they gonna do whatever they gotta do so you won't be able to see them. So that's why I'm trying to show you that that person that's coming to do you harm is always going to come as the best motherfucking gift package wrap to you ever seen in your life. Because they understand that's how it works. But my point is, I'm showing you, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, which means what? Don't be getting caught up in shit the way it look, the way it sound, because it look good, it sound good, or whatever the fuck. Because they saying what you want to hear. You don't understand that it's a different spiritual force of evil being used to manipulate your ass. That's how this shit works. So that's why it says we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Once you get your mind off that flesh and blood shit and you start looking beyond that, then you'll start dealing with some truth. Then you'll start getting real answers. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. I spoke about this before. You see how it was repeatedly written over again. You see how within the first books, yeah, they told you about the serpent, but throughout the whole book, it keeps telling you about beware of these certain entities. That's why it says do not believe every spirit. What does that mean? When people tell you they spiritual, you have to know what spirit they talking about. When people say they spiritual, you have to know what spirit they represent. Because some people are infested with spirits. And 9 times out of 10, it's demonic spirits. This is why everybody's on demon time or on zombie time, vampire, something of that nature, succubus, whatever. It's a whole nation of these people running around. That's why you have to test the spirits to see whether they are from God or not. I tell people, I test people all the time because you're never going to know what person stand unless they pass the test. But some of y'all just go for anything off the rip. You just go for the shit. You believe every fucking thing you hear. You believe everything you see. You don't test the spirit. Sometimes, I gave you an example before. A simple way, right? What's the simple way of testing the spirit? I told you, you got people around you that say they love you and care for you. Act like you broke. Test them. See if they're going to help you. Act like you ain't got nothing to eat and you struggling. And see if somebody going to offer you something to eat. You got to test the spirits. That's just one aspect of it. But I tell you, the only way to judge a spirit, you will see a spirit by what they do. You test the spirit by what they do and what they say. Let me show you right here. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over darkness, against spiritual forces of evil in heavenly places. How you going to know? You're going to test them by the works, by the shit they say and the shit they do. That's how you always going to know. I'm going to keep repeating it. But when you fucking drunk, meaning you drunk off fucking lies and ignorance, you ain't sober-minded. So that's how the goddamn devil always in your midst. How else does the devil enter your midst? The devil enters your midst through confusion. When it's confusion, chaos, disgruntled behavior, that's how the devil does their work. They love to slide in amongst the confusion because confusion makes you drunk. Therefore, you're not dealing with a sober mind. You argue when you beef, you caught up in a whole lot of shit, but the whole time the devil right amongst you. Matter of fact, the devil might be right next to you because the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking to devour you. If you know anything about a lion, lions don't roar. They ain't gonna roar till they eat your ass up. But until they get to prey, the lion is always quiet. Y'all know that. So I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Why I'm showing you this? I'm showing you this because of this right here. For this woman to kill her father, try to kill her sister, demonic forces. See that? Demonic forces. Whoever created this right here, demonic forces. I'm showing you through weather, all of that, demonic forces. You don't know where it came from, right? You don't know, you can assume, but you don't know where it came from. You know why you don't know where it came from? Because this shit came from a higher force. You see? Against cosmic powers. It's wicked cosmic powers that cause shit like this. You feel what I'm trying to show y'all something. See that? People sitting back playing God, knowing they're going to fuck with you and you're going to go loot in the store because they know they control your food supply. They know they control whether you full or you hungry. Trying to show y'all something, man. Demonic powers. Showing you all this shit is already written. Demonic powers. See that? So now y'all want to know why the world is the way it is? I just showed you why. The thing is, man, you can pick what role you want to play in this movie. Let us continue on. Look what Attorney Crump posted. You know Ben Crump, that bitch ass dude, the one that always using that black card when it's a payday. The one that's paid to promote black and all this black stuff. And he only pull up if a black kid die, but if a snowstorm smack Buffalo, Crump ain't gonna say nothing. My point is this: charges dropped against Columbus man accused of killing 13-year-old. How many people got mad at this? This is the number one thing I want to show y'all. Peep game, y'all. What you see at the bottom of this picture? You see it say like by Fat Joe? This is shit I be talking about. Some people are so entwined with this shit, your stupid ass don't even know what to like and what not to like. Why the fuck would you like something like this? Charges dropped against a Columbus man accused of killing 13-year-old. I'm going to say it again. Pause for a second, y'all. What is there to like about this fucking post? But I just want to show you how all this shit is considered normal and nobody cares about black boys, women, and men. Nobody cares. But like by Fat Joe. You see that? Fat Joe ain't going to do shit. He ain't going to say shit. My question is, why? What is the like about this? 6,640 likes. What is the like about this? Charges dropped against a Columbus man killing a 13-year-old black boy. Liked. Just showing y'all the sick behavior. Showing y'all. What is it like about this, y'all? And why are they picking and choosing what news they want to show you? Showing y'all, man. Just showing y'all. And this is posted by Ben Crump. Benjamin Crump, the black man that was the #1 leader in George Floyd. Why you ain't going crazy for this young boy that got killed? That's why y'all still ain't figured out that George Floyd movie yet. Y'all still ain't figured that out. That movie they made 2 years ago. Still ain't figured it out, huh? Because a lot of y'all was in y'all feelings about boy George. A lot of y'all was feeling a certain way, wasn't y'all? So why you ain't getting mad at this right here? Why we didn't hear no celebrity, nobody of authority speak up about these children getting snatched and killed? This also applies to that agenda of kids getting snatched and killed. And I'm asking you again, why is this liked by Fat Joe? See, I see shit like this. I'm not liking that shit. See, I don't just hit the like button. It's like I tell y'all, I don't tell y'all to hit the like button. You hit it if you like it. So if Fat Joe hit this, that means he like it. Sick ass niggas. See that? I just want to show y'all that. Let's move on, y'all. Today ain't gonna be that long. It ain't gonna be that long today. Now we gotta look at this, y'all. Man finds a bug with numbers stamped on it. Remember, I showed y'all the dragonfly that they got cameras in. Look at this bug found with numbers on it. We don't know what kind of bug that is. We don't even know if that's a real bug. We don't need see. This is what I want to show y'all, man. Do you see how easy it is for them to take some bugs like this, put every disease in the world in these bugs, and just sit them at your neighborhood? Just instead of chemtrails, they just let them all out the airplane. They just attack your whole neighborhood. See what I was trying to tell you, man? These evil, wicked scientists, they different, y'all. Told you, man. In this world we in now, if you ain't got a certain protection, you ain't gonna make it. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, they got so much wicked stuff on deck for you. Man, they got wicketry stored up in a warehouse somewhere. They got so much wicked shit to unleash on your ass. That's why I keep telling people, all that playing around. Look, I told you I ain't got no enemies. I ain't got no beef with nobody. You know why? Because I understand it's a higher power that got beef with everybody, and they gonna take everybody out. You understand? So I'm trying to tell you what time it is. I'm just showing y'all, man. This world is so real. The shit you thought was a joke, you can't even comprehend this shit. See that? Man finds bug with numbers on it. Which means this bug came out of laboratory somewhere. See that? A lot of stuff you think is real ain't real. See that? This is how they also, like they said, they using insects for surveillance now, but they also could use insects for deadly poisonous attacks. So I want to show y'all. Let's continue on. The Simpsons predicts zombie apocalypse. What are we dealing with right now, y'all? Zombie apocalypse. Let's see what's going on in this picture, because a picture speaks 1,000 words. We see Krusty the Clown. Y'all know about Krusty the Clown, but to break it down for you, Krusty the Clown, he represents the Joker. Yeah, he represents the Joker in this particular cartoon. What you see in the background, y'all, burgers today, launching of the burger. My point is this, see that? This is now Chick-fil-A. When you go to Chick-fil-A, is Chick-fil-A not the only place where people be wrapped around the corners? That's why I told y'all, when that C-19 broke out a couple years ago, you got to remember they had the chicken sandwich challenge where they was doing the rating which chicken sandwich was the best. How many of y'all remember that? Because I know a lot of y'all got microwave brains. You don't remember everything. Remember, they was comparing the Popeyes chicken sandwich to the Wendy's chicken sandwich to the Chick-fil-A sandwich. And I told y'all, I saw the ingredients for that Popeyes chicken sandwich. That shit had blue 30, red 40. That shit had aluminum, all type of chemicals in that chicken sandwich. And then I started seeing people getting sick after that. Remember all the celebrities were promoting that goddamn Popeyes chicken sandwich? Do y'all remember that? You've never seen them promoting one particular sandwich. But they always promoting that sandwich. Because I told you, I think one of the biggest tricks they played on us was making us think chicken was the best meat. I actually cracked that code. Chicken is actually one of the worst meats next to pork. To be honest with y'all. We all know that chicken has so many antibiotics in it. Because remember, if chicken got antibiotics in it, the more you eat that chicken, your immune system go down and your ass gonna get sick. My point is this. Anybody, don't take a rocket scientist to know, anybody that go food shopping already know that chicken is the cheapest meat. The only reason why chicken has went up recently because they know you love wings. That's why it's crazy, right? Right now, actually, I go to the meat market and shit. So a pack of 6 wings would be $7. But I can get a whole chicken for $6. Whole chicken, $6. Because they know you love wings. So therefore, that's the only reason why chicken prices is up, because they know, you know the saying, black people love chicken. So don't you think if they wanted to get at black people, the number one thing they can manipulate is the goddamn chicken? That's the shit we got to understand. Then we got to understand, why is it only a Popeye? Why is it Popeyes in churches is only in the hood, in the ghetto? So you got to ask yourself these questions. But my point is, they were showing you right here that they was putting something in the food. Simpsons predict zombie apocalypse. That's what's going on right now. Zombie apocalypse. You see them people right there looking normal? I told you, y'all, zombies look regular. Vampires look regular. Demons look regular. You got to remember this shit. They was just throwing you off with them ugly ass figures. No, it's regular people. But they was showing you how they was able to use a food to alter your DNA and get in your brain. There's also been said allegedly that some of these burger places, some of these places be using human meat, humans. It's said that some people are actually eating humans. That's why you don't understand why you have a different craving. That's why you don't understand how you don't even look at life the way it is. You don't look at life because you, telling you, man. See, when you be eating humans, you become different. It's like when you eating humans, you kill a human, it don't mean nothing, man. That's what they did back in the day. So anyway, let's continue on. Salute to everybody that's here. I see y'all. It's Friday. Now let's go on to this. As you see, Michelle Obama, I couldn't stand my husband for the first decade of marriage. Was it because it was a fixed marriage? I got another question for y'all. How many of y'all saw them together since he been out of office? How many times have you seen them together as a happy family? I know y'all heard the stories about Cap, and I think people were saying that that wasn't their kids. I think they were saying that. But my point is this: how many times you see them together as a married couple after this so-called presidency? See how they played you? They wasn't even married for real. Allegedly, she said she could not stand her husband for the first decade of marriage. How many of y'all saw the video of him saying Michael on more than one occasion, slipping up? Because you got to understand that's how the spirit work on them too. The spirit will work on their ass and make them fuck up, fall. How many I remember when Oprah Winfrey fell on stage? That was in the pandemic. Right before. Remember Oprah Winfrey bust her ass on? Everybody, see, that's how the spirit get their ass back. Embarrass their ass in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to show y'all this. She now says she couldn't stand her husband for the first decade of marriage. But now, to this day, we never see y'all together. So I want somebody to tell me when the last time you saw her and Obama in a picture together. I don't care if they was just eating dinner, chilling. See that? What up, Hunter Rizzo? Now y'all see. That's right. President O been low key. That's right. That's a fact. That's a fact. He did that a couple of times. That's right. Y'all heard him say Michael on more than one occasion. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Because you got to know Michael is Michelle. Yeah, man. I remember having arguments with people about this when he was in office. People thought I was tripping. Man, people was getting mad. But all y'all saw that video of Ellen when Michelle was on Ellen. You seen what was going on. You seen what was going on. They said it was something moving in her pants. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And that's why I told y'all the secret joke. It's a secret joke about that, about these people, man. And y'all know Joan Rivers blew it up, and Joan Rivers, rest in peace. So anyway, man, I'm gonna leave them alone, man, because they wicked. Back to the top. Doja Cat is tweaked out. And this ain't nothing new. I just wanted to show y'all that demonic frequency is now running the planet. That's it. And I just wanted to show you, you can take a lot of money and you can dress a demon up, man. That's why I was trying to tell y'all how you can take a person of demonic entities, you can put money into them, and you can make them appear to be an angel. You know, Charlie's Angels. Yeah. You can take a wicked person and make them look like an angel. Innocent, cool as hell, but the whole time they're a fucking devil. I just wanted to show y'all that. Doja Cat was spotted hanging out online in chat rooms over the weekend, and her fans are worried because they claim she appeared to be on drugs. So she high. You see right here, she just popping up in people's chat, high as hell. And they said she actually did the drugs on camera. They said she turned her back and took her little hit or something. And mind you, she went into these white people chats, so they looking at her like, yo, this chick tripping. Just wanted to show y'all, man, these people ain't nothing to look up to. And I just wanted to show y'all that this is the deception I was taught that's written already. When it tells you to test every spirit. You see? You thinking she like this, but really she's like this. This is the real her right here. But you don't understand that they always gonna come to you like this. Yeah, that's why some dudes, they get with her, she look like this, but when you wake up, she look like this. And you got some dudes, they be tight, because like, man, she tricked me. That's what they do. That's what the devil do, man. The master deceiver. So I just want to show y'all how this woman lost her mind. Shit, she might be in the chat right now. So I'm just showing you, man. Just make sure your people don't follow these clowns, because they all on their way out. They all on their way out. TMZ did a recap on all the people that died this year. I'll speak on that later, but I just wanted to speak on it because just to show you they love that shit. They love keeping record on dead people. And what else, y'all? It don't take a rocket scientist to know that after 2023 come in, a whole lot more of them gonna die. Which represents that the shit coming to an end. Yep. The Reaper has come to collect, and he want all this shit back. Don't it make sense? If Hollywood is falling, Hollywood like, shit, we might as well get all our money back anyway. If we killed most of them, we'll make more money off their ass when they dead anyway, and we won't owe nobody nothing. So that's why you see, man. So we can play the game called Who's Next for this year. What's up, Thea? You so right. My fiance played broke when we first got together. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got some dudes who do that too. I mean, yeah, you got some men, or see if the woman, if the woman really loved them for real, if you really into them, and they'll play a broke role. Yeah, man. You got to test these spirits out here. You got to play a role too. Everybody else playing a role, right? But see, they playing a role for evil. You can play a role for good. But it's either way, sometimes you got to test them spirits. Because everybody can say shit out their mouth, but guess what? If you don't test them, you don't know who the fuck they is. So you know how some of us say we love a challenge. You know why? Because look, when you ain't got nothing to hide and you standing on truth, you don't mind if somebody challenge you. But a person, they get mad because you challenging them, that motherfucker got something to hide. They got some shit with them. And they don't like the fact you trying to challenge them. Because they trying to hide. Nobody wants their cover blown. You get it? Yeah, but you got to test them spirits. Why? Because everybody is not who they say they are. Everybody has a top layer, which is called your ego. Your ego is the perpetrator that betrays you to be something that you're really not. Meaning, don't we all have nicknames? We got internet names, but we know we also got a government name. But beyond a government name, we also know what? We got our own true identity. And only time you see that entity is when what? You look in the mirror. So now you see why a lot of people don't look in the mirror. A lot of people can't look in the mirror. You get it? Because they're forced to look at themselves for who they really are. You got to understand that. But some people say they think Doja Cat is going through it. Like She trying to get out. But guess what? She already too late. She already fallen. And like what's another one thing I always tell you about these people? I told you they be prisoners of their own home. So that's why she ain't got shit to do but be in the house, going through people chat. And this is what I want to tell y'all. Like I said 1,000 times, these so-called celebrities, they be watching us. They be right there. You just don't know it. Because like I said, when you got a lot of money and you ain't got shit else to do and you got an app called YouTube, of course you're going to be looking and watching shit all day. And they're going to be on every other platform. They ain't got shit else to do. And they can't have no friends. So they got to be online with it, just like everybody else. So I'm just giving you the proof that some of these celebrities are the most miserablest people on the planet. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. Don't follow these clowns. I also showed y'all how this magic is used to finesse the hood, to finesse the urban community, to finesse the black community. Then you'll see once they get to the top, they don't want to be black no more. All right, just remember that. I also showed you Coolio. Coolio died broke, $300,000, does not have enough money to spread amongst his children. And in my opinion, I think his manager and the rest of them robbed his ass. But like I told you earlier, don't feel sorry for Coolio because Coolio know what he signed up for. See that? Also, the other lesson in this is what I told y'all before, in my opinion. See what I told you? When you start playing both sides, that's when they're going to come get you. You see, they say Coolio was telling the truth before he died. But little did you know, before Coolio started telling the truth, Coolio was throwing up what you see right here. Those two cornrows on Coolio's head represent two horns as well. They say they got to always throw it up to keep them checks coming in. But as you see, where Coolio at now, don't you? You got regular working people that die with more than Coolio died with. So that's why I'm just showing y'all. Cut it out. Hold up. What's up, George Middle? Let's talk about all these celebrities running to Africa to buy property because they know America about to collapse. That's right. They all been running to get dual citizenship. They try to run, but they ain't nowhere for them to run. That's why I'm going to say it again. The lockdown that happened, that might happen again, that lockdown is also to sit their ass down too. Because when you're rich, you can do whatever you want most of the time. So once they put a lockdown and shut down the air, even the celebrities get grounded. They can't go nowhere. You get it? The air flights be what? Grounded. Same thing is called what? When you're on punishment, you're grounded. So when they grounded the planes, they put all the celebrities on punishment. Get it? No flying, no private jet. Don't run into no island. You ain't going nowhere. That was to keep track of their ass too. Remember that. Everything they do is not just for us, regular people. A lot of stuff they do is to keep their people in order as well. Because they understand that their people get big-headed and they feel like you can't tell them nothing. So sometimes their master has to sit their ass down too to put them in order. And when they don't listen, they'll make their ass come to a funeral and show them that next time it's going to be you if you don't listen. Y'all ain't noticed that? Why you think when it's certain funerals, they all got to pull up? Because those are rituals. What's the last ritual they did? Take off. How I know? What the hell Alicia Keys got doing? Justin Bieber. What the fuck they got to do with take off? No, that was Illuminati funeral. That's why. They made them come and sing. But that's how it works. They bosses always going to remind them, you better act accordingly or one day your ass is going to be in that casket. We're going to be looking over you. So as you see, Coolio died broke, but you see who he signed his soul over to. That's why I said, don't feel sorry for none of them. I showed you this crackhead couple. You should already know about Blueface and Christian Rock. She got arrested for smoking crack, arrested for selling crack. He has been seen hitting crack pipes. They are two junkies. I showed you the man with the sucked-in face. He was more healthy then, but I showed you his crackhead apparel. But the thing we're going to talk about her is her demonic ass, what she did, made a mockery, put 3 crosses on her face. Each one of these represent the 3 abortions she had. So what Scarface said, her womb was polluted. Her womb was polluted. That's what Scarface said. Why her womb polluted? Because she's a fucking crackhead. A crackhead having abortions, so her womb is polluted. She polluted. But she wants you to think she a bad bitch. No, she's a bad bitch for real because that bitch doing bad. And that bitch is a junkie. That's what she is, all right? So don't follow these people. Don't follow none of them. And she just put a curse on her own face. So now we're going to watch what happened to her. See that? Dumb chick, nothing better to do. Nothing wrong with your face. You go do dumb shit like this. You know why? That's what you do when you fucking high. You're fucking high. You out your fucking mind. That's why this shit told you right here, be sober-minded, be watchful. Because when you fucking high out your brain, you do stupid shit like this. Because you're fucking high. You get it? Why you think it's called spirits? Be sober-minded. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a raw lion seeking someone to devour. So guess what? When they can't infiltrate on me, they're gonna go find somebody else. They're gonna go to this person, to that person, because a lion is always seeking to devour. Just showing y'all this shit. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Which means what? Everybody is not who they say they are. They're going to sound good because that's what a false prophet does. You see how you can, you know how we used to make copies? You can make a copy of some shit and look just like the real thing, don't it? That's why you understand when you go to certain places now, what they're going to tell you, we don't accept copies. We want the real deal. Well, that's how life is. You got to search for the real deal. Because a lot of people are fucking copies. They're knockoffs. They're not the real deal. They're going to look like it, appear to be, but once you pay attention and you test their ass, you'll see they ain't who the fuck they say they are. All right? That's just what it is. And matter of fact, you ain't got to do shit. They're going to expose themselves. Because what they say, when you tell a lie, you got to keep that lie going. And eventually, you're going to slip up and fuck up. Because why? You can't live a lie. That's why. Lies are meant to be broken. Only the truth prevails. Just basic shit. That's right. Thank y'all all for pulling up. I'm just doing my recap, and I'm gone. I ain't going to hold y'all on Friday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Empty refrigerator. Empty store. This what happened in Buffalo. Now you see why they ain't put it on the news? Because people was getting shot. People was dying. And if I'm not mistaken, there's still dead bodies out there. Bodies are still being recovered. See it? See it? Showing y'all, man. See that? We might not be the smartest, but doesn't it look like it's still feet in those boots? This was a person walking around filming. Now you see why they want to shut down TikTok as well? Because TikTok shows the harsh realities of what's really going on here. See, you got to remember, see, we look at it like it's regular. But see, when you from overseas, let's say like China somewhere, and you on TikTok watching American fucking disaster, they get a kick out of that shit. Ha ha ha, look at the American die. They dying. They like to see that shit. That's why the government don't want TikTok around no more, because it's exposing America. It's not only exposing America, it got a lot of people putting certain information out that they don't want out. Get it? So that's all I want y'all to see. I also showed y'all the dinner thieves that might be coming near you. I hope they don't, though. I'm just trying to tell y'all again, be on point out here. Be on point. Because guess what? Y'all know I've been covering this shit for a year. But this year is going to pick up even more. It's going to pick up even more this year. I told y'all about the last war will be the have against the have-nots. This is my proof right here. And it don't take much for somebody to make you a target. All they got to do is think that you good in life. They think you got the bag. They think you straight. And that's enough for them to come for your ass. That's all I'm telling y'all. Be careful who you deal with. Because remember, the roaring lion always seeking to prey. Watch who you be with. Watch who you let in your house. Watch who you tell your business to. Because I'm going to tell you, whenever shit go down, it's always going to be the person that think they know you like that, or think they cool with you and you sleep, they gonna be the ones that send them people at you. I'm telling you what I know. People don't just run up in people's house random. They run up in the house they feel like they're most comfortable with because they feel like they know the person. So that's all y'all better be aware of out here. Don't be nobody victim. I'm gonna tell you again, don't be a victim for the new year. Don't do it to yourself. Because I showed you this Brooklyn woman killed her father and her sister. So I was just showing you the demonic entities that's going on. It ain't just Doja Cat. It's the planet. So once you understand that, y'all, you can stay out the way. You stay out the way, you be all right. I also showed you this 13-year-old was killed by this white man, and you didn't hear a thing about it. Not only that, he got the charges dropped. And then I also showed you this shit was liked by Fat Joe. Showing y'all, man. Then I also showed you right here, they showing you that they putting things in the food to create fucking zombies. This is why people be wrapped around Chick-fil-A and don't even know why they there. Because they under mind control. But you didn't think it could be something on food to put your ass in the spell. Yeah, it is what it is. Episode 338, we straight. I'm done. Happy New Year. What's up, y'all? Who else up in here? What's good? Like I say, I'm going to say rest in peace to the people that lost their life in Buffalo. What, a couple months ago, it was Florida. Now Buffalo. Who's next? We shouldn't have to live this way. Wickedness will not stand. That's right. That's right, Leonard. That's right. But it is a fight going on. It is a fight. I told y'all, you got to choose your side. You can't be half-assed. You can't be talking one way then another way, because I'm telling you, man, the people in the middle always get slayed. That's how this shit works. The innocent bystander always dies. You got to pick a side, and you might make it. What up, Wax Dog? What's popping? What's good? Shay said, I told my friend who works for CFA that there's MSG in the meat, an addictive component. She didn't believe it until a white person told her. Yeah, because you know how people are. They don't believe it unless a white person say it or come on TV. And a good thing you said about MSG, ammonium, sodium, glutamate, whatever, that is what addicts you to the Chinese food. It ain't the goddamn food. It's the MSG you're addicted to. That is a fact. MSG is in that Chick-fil-A sandwich that make it taste like that. You see, they perfected MSG in a laboratory years ago. They say one of the first people, they say they tested bacon on a black man. Meaning they needed when they wanted to taste bacon, they say bacon was not out forever. But they said when they introduced bacon before they put it on the market, they had a black man taste it and he said it tastes good. My point is this: they say that the melanated people have different taste buds, senses, everything, and they say that all products of food, whatever, they base it on your taste buds. They base it on your opinion. And that's how they get to go ahead to say, you know what? Let's put that bacon in the hood. You know what? Let's put that chicken sandwich in the hood. They say it's good. Meanwhile, you don't even know what the fuck they put in the shit. Why you think they always showed you? Before a product come out, they do the taste test in a laboratory. And they want to see how that manipulated food, how they played with the molecular structure, how they can make it look like a chicken patty, but really it's some other shit. And you can taste it and say, this shit good as a motherfucker. Yeah, they do that test. They do that test in the lab first. Then they hit your store, and then they say, you know what? We got them. That's how this shit works. Because remember, if I'm selling food, my thing is to get you hooked on my food. That's how I get rich. Get it? So therefore, a lot of these foods, they do got drugs in it. How I prove it to you? Every food has to be approved by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. Therefore, food has drugs in it. Duh. That's what you're hooked on. Why you think you eat the food, you get full for a second, you need some more. Well, if you know anything about crackheads and people that do coke and other drugs, When they get high, they need some more. So you eat that shit. Next thing, a couple hours, you want some more. You ain't even full. You on drugs, aka disguised as fast food. So when we talk about these wicked people sitting in high places, that's the wicked people sitting in the laboratory putting some shit together to fuck with you. That's what they do, y'all. They work round the clock. Get it? They work round the clock. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities that you call the government, against the cosmic powers over the present darkness, against the spiritual force of evil in heavenly places. So I'm going to say this the last time. This is why I tell people, if you don't have no spiritual protection, your ass finished anyway. You're done. Why? Because that spiritual power they dealing with, oh yeah, they shit very, very powerful. Yes, it is. How you think they got the world fucked up right now? Why you think half the world is under a spell? And there's only one way for you to break the spell. And you got to figure that out on your own. Other than that, episode 338, we straight around here. Dramatic. Yeah, the French fries addicted. And I'm going to be honest, Dramatic, that's the worst trash of the trash, the fucking fries. I seen that shit over 10 years ago when a white man did experiment on a McDonald's. He put the Big Mac in a jar. He put the quarter pound in a jar. He put the I think the chicken sandwich in a jar. He put the French fries in a jar. And he kept checking on that shit. 3 months later, the burgers they ain't start molding at first. Then he checked on it 6 months later. The burgers started molding. The fries never molded. Then he showed that shit a year later. The goddamn fries nothing never happened to the goddamn French fries. Ever since I saw that, I do not eat McDonald's French fries at all. I don't fuck with them shits at all. They do not go bad. They don't go stale. Them shits is fake as hell. And they also rip your fucking insides up when you eat them shits. Because when you shit them out, they come out hard as hell. Them shits do not digest. And even the burgers and shit, it took that shit over 6 months to start molding. When I saw that shit, man, I knew what time it was. But I definitely don't eat them fries. To be honest with y'all, the McDonald's fries is worse than all that shit on there, to be honest with you. Now you see why they was like, you want some fries with that? When you want to supersize them? Remember, just think about it was stuffing us with all them goddamn fries. And then they turn around and said America has an obese problem. Because everywhere you went, they asked you, did you want to supersize the shit? You want to get a regular ass meal. Would you want a larger drink with that? You want bigger fries? And that's what happened. Some of these people dying now that's sick because a lot of them was eating a lot of McDonald's throughout their whole life. You got to remember, the toxins catch up with you later on. Don't just, you can eat it today, but you just taking days off your life. That's how that shit work. Hold up. The food turned black in the refrigerator from McDonald's. That's right. Yeah, man. I prefer whole sliced fries and red potatoes and grapeseed oil. That's right. Yeah, there's many ways to make your own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I understand people got to do what they got to do. Sometimes you got to eat to survive. You know, you're in a situation you got to eat. But I'm just telling you, like, even when I go to, if I got to go to these places, I pick the lesser evil. I'm going to be real. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm in a situation and shit, ain't nothing to eat but some McDonald's, then I'll go get a double fish fillet and I'll just hang it up at that. Then I'll just drink me some tea or something later, but I'll go get a double fish fillet. That's what I'll be doing, y'all. But shit, I understand how I go out here. People, you got to eat to survive, man. Oh, yeah, Impossible Meat, that was some bullshit. That was some bull. When they break out Impossible Meat in a pandemic, they say that shit crashing now. Who's to say Impossible Meat could be human meat? Who's to say? I don't know. But you a vegan, right? Man, they been playing the vegans too. Don't get it twisted. All right, y'all. I'm about done. Just read the chat. Hold up. I used to work at McDonald's years ago. When you leave the frozen fries out, it's some brown oil on them. See? Told y'all, man. That's right. Home style potatoes are the best. That's right. But y'all already know the truth. Melanated people not supposed to be eating white potatoes anyway. That shit ain't good for us. You know what I'm saying? Every nation has their own food they're supposed to eat. But we the only people that was taught to eat food from all other nations. You know what I'm saying? That's another big thing. You know what I'm saying? The worms in the brain makes it easier to control the people, aka more zombies. That's right. That's a fact. I don't eat bat or crow either. Hell yeah. That's right. That's why they call it cravings. That's right. You crave that food like a person crave drugs. That's right. Because there's drugs in the food, especially in the fast food. That's right. I have the 1 day detox. It cleans the colon, liver, and kidney. That's right. That's right. Because you got to remember, we in this world anyway with what? You breathing fucked up air. You eating fucked up shit. Ain't really nothing you can do about it sometime, but the only thing you can do is detox. Get that shit out your goddamn body the best you can. You got to remember look at all our older people that got sick and died before their time. And you got to remember back in the day, our people ain't detox like that. You got people went on the planet for 50 years, they ain't never detox, not once. So common sense, don't you think eventually your organs gonna start folding? Because you ain't detoxing your whole life. Think about it. What's up, Jamila? All right, hold up. Yes, it does. It takes more than 1 day to detox. That 1 day, that first day is to get your body started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all. I guess that's it. I'm reading the chat. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's what that's what I be getting from every now and then I get the apple pie. But yeah, the fish fillet and apple pie, that's right. That's the one I really fuck with from McDonald's. If I do gotta go, I fuck with their smoothies too. If I gotta go there, you know what I'm saying? That's like I said, that's last resort. You ain't got no choice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all be there. That's right though. Everybody enjoy your New Year's. Stay right. Stay in tune. Thank y'all for supporting me this year. Thank for everybody that just found the channel. Shout out to all my day ones that been with me from everything. I appreciate everybody. Everybody that played a part. I told y'all we family. Y'all already know I'm going to stick to it. I'm never going to change, never going to switch up. Before I do that, I'm going to check out. So on that note, episode 338, everybody stay straight. Stay in tune. Have a good weekend. Stay blessed up. Stay right. And pay attention. And don't let them snakes get in your midst. Remember that. And don't be a statistic. On that note, y'all, I'm up out of here. Y'all stay right. What up, Kim? Y'all stay right. That's right. Another one in the books. Y'all stay good. Shout out to my people. Y'all know what's up. I'ma holler. One. What up, Zen God? What up? What's good, bro?